Welcome to another video for MTS building kits. In this video, we'd like to take a look at finish framing for entry doors, Dutch doors, and windows. Let's start with the entry door, and actually the instructions for finish framing on an entry door and a Dutch door are going to be the same. So you can use this video for either one. As we were framing the main building, we went ahead and put the side girts and skirt board right through all of our entry door openings, and now we can come back later and install the entry door post. You'll see on this building that the post does not go clear up as a support post. It is simply going to the 8-foot girt and used simply as a place for the entry door to connect to. Once that is installed, you'll want that opening between the posts to be about a 1/4 inch wider than your door frame, so you have a little bit of room to go back and forth on it. So whatever the width of your door is, that's what you want to cut it, 1/4 inch wider. After that is done, you want to cut your side girts out, up the side girts at 2 foot, 4 foot, and 6 foot. Do not cut the 8-foot girt, just 2, 4, and 6 here. Cut those girts on the inside of the post toward the door opening. So right here from the left hand side of this post over to the right hand side of this post is where you would want to cut out. So once that's cut out, then you would want to come down to the skirt board and notch that down 1.5 inches. That'll put your door right at concrete height, like for a 4-inch concrete floor. That's how these buildings all get tied together. Then is everything is set for a 4-inch concrete floor. So you want to notch down from the top of the skirt board 1.5 inches. Here in this demonstration, you can see a little clearer how the door sits down in that skirt board. Let's go to the next slide here, and you see the entry door is temporarily put in place there, and what the crew did was they took the cutoffs from the wall girts that went in between here, and they cut solid blocking to fit in between the girts, and they put that right up against the door frame. And what that'll do is it'll give a good solid place for you to attach J-channel and siding to. They did that up to the 6-foot girt, and after the door is temporarily put in place and seems to be working good, then they would put a 2x4 from post to post across the top of the door and also finish filling in some solid blocking here. Just gives a good solid place for your J-channel and siding to be attached to. Again, the process would be the same as far as framing for a Dutch door. Very, very similar process there. Let's go to the window framing. Again, what we did as this building was being built was just simply run the side girts right through where the window would be, and now the crew came back and added some girts at the top of the window and bottom of the window. You see these do not continue, these were existing. So you want that framing, that opening, to be a 1/2 inch larger than your window size. So if you have a 3-foot wide by 4-foot high open window, then you want a 36.5 inch wide opening by 48.5 inches high. What the crew did again was they cut those girts that would have been running straight through and put in some solid blocking here. They put in an upright 2x4 here. So obviously you would need to find the width of your window and add 3.5 inches to that, to what you would cut these side girts at. Install the upright 2x4 and toe nail or toe screw that upright in, and also then make sure that your girts are still running level, and again toe nail that into your upright 2x4, and that should pretty well finish up the finish framing for a window. Thanks again for choosing an MTS building kit. We are here to make this an easy build.